Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. We are reading for the second week of September. Of course, don't remain fixed on these weeklies. I do 4 a month, and please feel free to listen throughout the whole entire month, which reading best resonates with you guys, as the previous reading might be happening to you now, and vice versa. Those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. If you like what you hear and it resonates with you, or you like the content, please hit like, share, and subscribe to get the channel up and circulating. I am going to ask if you can listen to your moon and your rising, as you can get a full picture as to what is going on in your world. All right, so let's see what's going on here. At the bottom of the deck, just in case you want to see what I dropped, situation, what's coming towards you, what you don't see coming, advice, outcome. I will tell you before I even look at these cards, because I do like to channel the beginning of the reading. You guys have been working on yourselves all summer. I also think you guys have been going through a transition. I think that you are going between a past situation and into a new situation. A lot of you are being presented with two people, two situations, two things. It could be your career, it could be your love life. But you are coming from a place of having learned a lot of lessons. And now I'm starting to feel like a big badass version of Aries, in the sense that you're in this charge ahead mind frame, take no prisoners, is what I'm vibing. So that's just the general messages for the collective of Aries. So let's go ahead and see what's going on at the bottom of the deck. And this is probably why you're taking no prisoners. This is baggage. This is just exhaustion. This is 10 of Wands. You're at your wit's end, and you know you have to change something, and you're ready to do that. You're ready to drop these bags. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're off. You're off to the races. You want to find your dreams, whatever that is. Whether that's a relationship, a job, a career change, moving, all of it. You're chasing your dreams, and you're like, I'm so over this bullshit, this baggage, this crap that's always landing on my plate. You are working on yourselves. You're working hard on your craft. You're definitely, your mindset is all about you. All about you. You're so done giving that you're like, okay, it's me time. And I know that there a lot of people say, oh, Aries is already selfish, this, that. They always want to do what they want to do. Not true. Not fucking true. The Aries people give the shirt off their backs. And when you give them an inch and everyone starts taking a mile, it's not until it's too late that Aries turns around and says, this fucking guy took 2 miles. You're done with that. That's where you're coming from. Look at this. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're done waiting. You're done waiting for things to change. You're putting yourselves out there, and you're ready to make moves while working on yourselves, your jobs, your careers. You're like, if I need to date 2 people, I'm going to date 2 people and not give a shit how they all feel, because I got to do me. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to tell the person what I want. If they resonate with me, then great. I stay with one person. If the other person starts going, I don't know, you're like, bye. Thank you, next. That's the vibes I'm getting from Aries right now. So let's dive into your reading and see what the situation is. Star. Oh my God. And 10 of Swords. Okay. So like I just got done channeling the messages, I said a lot of you that you are really just cleaning house. Whatever for you wasn't working, that you think is hopeless or isn't working for you, you're deading it. You're like, goodbye. If this person isn't coming to talk to me, if I'm not getting this job that I wanted, if I'm struggling to find a place to live, then it's time to go somewhere else, work with somebody else, or even move on romantically with someone else. You are deading hopeless situations. It's exactly what I was channeling before. You're all moving towards your true north. So it's not like this is in reverse, because if this was in reverse, I'd say, yeah, the situation is hopeless. Give it up. It's over. But because it's in the upright position with the 10 of Swords, you personally are understanding. It's like what I told you earlier. You're learning the lessons. Others of you are dealing possibly with an Aquarius, and you are ending it with an Aquarius person. Sorry, a card fell. What's coming towards you? The Lovers, Four of Swords, and King of Swords. Interesting. So you have a lover. Some of you, it's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius. You're healing from this person, whatever they had done to you. A lot of you, there's two storylines. Some of you that are dealing with an air sign, this is a lover that you're dealing with and you're healing. You're both healing. You're both healing your situation, your circumstance, whatever past pains you each had, you're both healing it. Others of you are healing yourself from a lover that used to be an air sign. So, you know, take the messages as they resonate. There's thousands of you Aries out there, and you're all going through different processes. What you don't see coming is a pause period. You're going to pause and reflect on this relationship. You're going to pause and say, should I invest time and energy in this? Or those of you that have had a long-term relationship with an air sign person, or that takes on the qualities of an air sign person, very cerebral, logical, methodical, more mind over matter, doesn't really tell you his feels. You are considering the time and energy you have spent with this person. Others of you, if they're new to you, you're thinking about spending time and energy and if it's worth it for you. So it's a pause period. You're going to have a reflection period. Your advice position, the Magician, you manifested this. You are love in your life. So you're asking yourself, am I getting love from this situation? Others of you are trying to manifest something into your world, but in your advice position, it's saying you're very capable. You've learned all your karmic lessons. If this is business or work or career, you have all the skills necessary to do the job. Have no fear. You will be successful in your outcome. I have the Hangman in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so all of these falling into the reverse position, there's something here that's telling me that was in your foundation, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your structure, work, family, love, marriage, whatever situation yours, your foundation in that situation is reversed. It wasn't equal give and take. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't fair. All I keep hearing is, it's not fair. It's not fair. And no, it wasn't fair. You were taken advantage. I just feel like there's a huge shift coming towards Aries. You guys are going towards a lot of luck in your lives. All the past garbage you've been dealing with, because I've been feeling this all of August for you guys. In the past 7 years, I'm hearing, or 7 months, or 7 weeks even, it's been like total shit for you guys. Total shit. It's no more. It's changing. You can flip that within 7 weeks, 7 months, and in all of the next 7 years, luck is totally on your side. So this lack of forgiveness that's not coming your way, this lack of gratitude, the lack of appreciation, the lack of forthcoming towards you is what was not fair, is what was not equal. It was what was crumbling your foundation. And now you're starting to see it from a different perspective. This is the transition you guys have been doing all of August. That's what I've been vibing. This is why you're taking on this take no prisoner vibe. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and start clarifying these guys. I'm going to lower the camera so you can see a whole, I don't know, shuffle process. All right, so we're going to clarify this, the two situations that I was saying before, you guys, where it was either some of you are ending it with an Aquarius person, others of you are getting rid of dead weight, what was hopeless, what wasn't working, what wasn't for you. Aries, please help me clarify the Star and the Ten of Swords. But, you know, as we clarify, we're going to get a little bit more specific, and we're going to see. Oh, hell no. Sorry, guys. That's like half the deck. Sometimes it does that because it wants me to reshuffle the deck. I'm going to take the top two if nothing comes out. Universe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to have these ridiculous sleepless nights. I'm not going to stress over this. I'm just over it. Because you have to remember, this is clarifying this. It's clarifying this situation right here. What I was saying earlier. You've been stressed. You've been having sleepless nights. And this goes to both situations. So if you're ending something with an Aquarius person, they don't have to be, but it's just that the star card represents Aquarius, and they're just heavily presented in this deck or this reading. But this person was giving you sleepless nights, and you're like, I just can't deal anymore. So you go from the 9 to the 10. Look at this, 9, 10. 9 swords, 10 of swords. Your completion. What comes after 10? The aces, a brand new chapter, a brand new story. And this Knight of Swords, you get some kind of message from this person, and you're like, that's it. That's like the last straw. I have to put my foot down and do something here because this is bullshit. Because this message comes in aggressive, quite nasty. But I do like that this is in the up position, as I was saying earlier, because it's still a positive card. It's a card of optimism. It's a card of being open-minded, positive. So what happens here is I think you get these messages. You're like, yo, I can't anymore. I just can't. Because look at the bottom of the deck over here. You have the Ace of Swords. So you basically put your foot down. You had the last straw. You go from a 9 to a 10. And what did I say before? You go right to an ace, the beginning again. And then you lay down the law. And when you do lay down the law, all of a sudden the communication shifts and changes. Then you start saying, listen, this is where I stand. This is where I'm coming from. This is what I want. This is me, Aries. And then your other person is like, okay, well, since we're, having a conversation of honesty and truth, let's start a relationship from this, which is why what's coming towards you is healing this rift, healing this situation, whatever it is, even if you've ended it. Look at this. You go from this, to the Page of Pentacles. You go from truth to honesty to clarity to the Page of Pentacles, where it's a small offer, but it's the beginning of something tangible, something you can work with because it's solid. Pentacles are always solid. It's take it to the bank. Yeah, look at this. Some of you could also be dealing with the Capricorn, because these are literally, this is literally the Capricorn card. And then the King of Pentacles is also Capricorn. For those of you that this is work, boom, contract. Boom, offer. Boom, boss. You could be the boss. This is money coming your way. This is definitely talking about work. Others of you, going back to that situation, was talking about you're starting something with truth, honesty, and clarity. You get a new offer. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And you need strength. So what I'm vibing is some of you are dealing with a past person and a new person. And then the new person, I think, is a air sign. And I think your past person was a pentacle. You know the signs by now. All right, so let's move on. Let's not remain stuck over here, because this is going to be like a 30-minute reading. All right, so we have a lover. And lovers, usually for me, it tends to be something very newish. Very, very newish. You don't stay in lover's form for long, because lovers is a choice. The universe put you two together. It's up to you to decide if they are a lesson or a blessing. That's what it is. They're the mirror image of you. And if there's something you have to work on yourself and you haven't done it, the universe will present this person to you. You just don't know if they're a gift or torture. Problem is, you've got to figure it out. But you do. And I think this person comes along to help heal you. Those of you that were dealing with an earth sign from the past, I think this new person comes along to help heal you. They present you a new lover, is what I'm vibing. Others of you that have just been with an air sign forever, you are healing this bridge, I feel, that you're going from this lack of communication, feeling each other, something along those lines. The fear of the unknown, because some of you Aries are scared, not knowing where the relationship is going. Okay, let's see. Yeah. You guys are, here's your card, first of all, Aries, Fool. You will take a leap of faith. But let me see what else fell out. So, because we are clarifying what's coming towards you. Lovers, healing, King of Swords. So, some of you are healing an issue with an air sign. Others of you, a new lover is presented, and this is healing you from your past. 5 of Wands and the Moon. Yeah, absolutely. Competition for you. It's going to be competition for you. There's a lot of things, though, that are going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of yet. So it's interesting. You will take a leap of faith regarding this situation in a relationship and or getting married or within this marriage. I told you, luck is on your side. Wheel of Fortune. And what's under that? Really? Soulmates. This is a choice because the universe put you two together. This is the two of you having an understanding that you are this. You both agree. You both agree you're soulmates. You both agree you want to be together. And above that was the Wheel of Fortune. And above that was the Hierophant, leading to marriage, doing something structured, doing something orthodox, and taking a leap of faith towards said relationship. This is beautiful. And now what you don't see coming is the Seven of Pentacles. You take a pause. You take a breather. You ask yourself, is this my person? Do I want to invest in this person? Do I want to fix things with this person? Okay, let's see what's going on. Seven of Pentacles, please. A lot of you, if you've been dealing with a past person and they haven't come forward to you yet, you're over. You've checked out. You're done. You really have checked out. I mean, you have a tiny little bit of hope and faith that they might do say something, but you're starting to come to a realization that you're like, no, I'm going to do me. I'm going to do the Queen of Wands. I'm going to be my badass Aries, and I'm going to come into myself, and I'm going to come home. I'm going to think about who I want to invest my time and energy with, and you should be so fucking lucky to have me. And that is the right attitude to have, Aries, because you are no joke. Everybody wants this. Why? Because this is the hot stuff coming through. Why is she so attractive? And guys, this is also your energy. Why are you guys so hot stuff and attractive? It's because you're brave. You're entrepreneurs. You're go-getters. You don't let anybody hold you back. You're the doers of the zodiac sign. Look at the bottom of the deck. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo. Happy as fuck. Happiest card in the deck. Some of you used to deal with a Capricorn or Devil. You're putting this behind you because this is quite literally behind the Sun card. You are quite literally getting rid of the toxicity in your life. You start a new chapter with yourselves. I love this. Advice. The Magician. You have every tool available in your arsenal to do whatever or whoever you want. Why is the Magician here, please? I'm going to shuffle where I take the top two cards, please. The Magician. You guys are manifesting hardcore. It was like from the beginning messages that I was getting for you guys. You are hardcore manifesting a new life. And it's going to start unfolding for you this fall, I believe. Okay, so here's what fell out. I love this. Six of Swords, moving on into a better direction. But here's why I love this deck. The pictures are so different from the other, because this is the after tarot. This is like, hey, here's what happens when you do this deck. But look, this person's not even in the water. They've arrived. They're on land. They have disembarked. They're not even moving from choppy waters going into calm. They are on land. They have moved on. This is exactly the vibe I was telling you. And look at her. She's moving on with a family. A guy and a kid. And the guy's like, oh, shit, let me collect the swords, too. And let's move on and build something. What are we building? And you know my story, guys. When I use two different decks and they're two similar cards, two different decks, the Magician, clarifying the Magician, the universe is doubling down my message. You have every tool in your arsenal to build and do whatever you want. Foundation in love, foundation in career, foundation in your family. You got it all, Aries. You motherfucking got it all. Ace of Pentacles, go for it. Especially in your advice position. This is my favorite position for this to happen because aces are just opportunities. What happens to the opportunity is up to you. But when this falls in your advice position, this says go for it. What do? You go for it. You take a leap of faith. And that's the second time that card came out in the second deck. Representing yourself and going and getting what you want out of this fucking thing that we call life. You guys are about to crush it. Crush it, I'm telling you. So whatever this opportunity is, go for it. Whether it's a career change or a love, go for it. Pentacles are solid. They're take it to the bank. They are 3D. They're not 5D where they're fantastical and they're in our mind and we're dreaming it up. The universe is telling me to tell you guys, you've manifested it and it's here. It's arrived. Take it. A lot of you at the bottom of the deck, I will warn you, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. You want to dump this offer. It's an emotional offer. It's an emotional offer of love and it's brand new, but there's something about it you don't like and you want to spill out that offer. I am pre-warning you. The universe says take a leap of faith. Go for it. It will heal you from your past. Don't be scared. Very, very, very specific. Okay, let me wrap this up because it will be a half-hour reading. Why are these all reversed? Because this is a you seeing something in a different light, or you need to see something in a different light, because things in your world have been or are imbalanced. Yeah, you have to be stealthy. You have to be strategic. All right, let's see. Please clarify the Hangman in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. One more shuffle where I take the top two cards, please. No, too much. A lot of you that are married and your foundation is in the reverse, they're saying that you, two storylines, because I have the Hierophant here. Some of you, your marriage is on the rocks or something like that. A lot of you, it's saying that you might have to start over from the beginning, do a do-over and try to work at it. Others of you, if you're like 1 foot out the door and you've checked out and something new presents itself and the timing isn't right, it's okay to move on, because this is the clarifier. This is clarifying, it's telling me this is about a heavy duty relationship, a marriage, and it went all sour. It went all bad. And a lot of it is telling me you might have to let it go, because at the bottom of the deck, it's the Six of Cups. It's talking about the past, strength, having the strength to move on from the past. King of Cups, a lot of you, this is something that's coming towards you. Love's coming towards you. The Hangman in the upright, where over here it's in the reverse, where it's telling you, and look at this, this is two cards of waiting, the Hermit and the Hangman. And these are both cards about enlightenment. So you really need to take the lessons that you learned in your recent past, use this strength to deal with whatever this situation is in your marriage or your broken relationship, because this to me is your foundation being broken. By the way, yesterday I did your reading. I was almost done and it just, the computer went. Anyway, I had to redo your reading, but every time I kept doing it, I kept getting the Tower. I'm like, oh my God, why do they keep getting the Tower? I think it's trying to tell me, to tell you guys that if you don't fix this foundation part of you, or if you don't make a choice, the universe is going to scrap it for you anyway. Not making a choice is a choice. Guys, this is just a weekly reading. So remember, these change, these energies shift and change. So we're just going to do a couple advisory cards and then we'll wrap it up. But as far as your outcome is concerned, you guys have options. You can leave that all behind and move on with a new person, or fix your recent past. You all are dating different people, or seeing different people, or married to different people. So everybody operates from positive and negative. You know your person, so you take these stories as they resonate. But look at what I'm saying. Very soon, you're going to have to make a choice. Very soon. Because the universe has plans for your person. The universe has plans for you. They have to make adjustments and change. And it's all based on your free will. And your other person, of course. Love yourself first. Jesus, this is the beginning of the message where I was telling you, you're thinking about yourself and it's a good thing. Heart-to-heart conversation. This is exactly what I was just saying. You might have to see something in a different perspective. Maybe some of you want to fix this marriage because you aren't getting a lot of love. No sparks. It has been completely unfair, unbalanced. Those of you that, you know, and those of you that are dealing with somebody new, have a heart-to-heart conversation. Be honest with them, with this new lover. Tell them how you feel. Be honest. Get that Ace of Swords going. All right, let's get this advice from the Moonology deck. I really love this deck. I don't know. The advice in this deck always works for me. And they usually go right with the channeled messages I've been doing throughout the whole reading. Aries, please. Second week of September. Thank you. Expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. So I suspect in the new moon eclipse is right around the time this powerful change will come to you guys. So that's awesome. And I do feel that way. I've been feeling that way, this powerful change. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, those of you that are dealing with this new person, that's why in your advice position and all over the place, you kept getting the Fool card. Taking a leap of faith, making that bold move. These are exactly what this is saying over here. A new start is coming. Yeah. Brand new start. That's what this is. An opportunity, something new. And the universe is urging you to do so. A lot of you, it's in love. Most of you, it's about love. But anyway, that's what I got for this week, guys. Leave me comments. You know I read them all. I love your comments. And I will see you next week. Bye, Aries.